Miss. 2 years removed from an NCAA tournament appearance. There you see Matt Mott at his 6th season as the head coach of the Rebels. Wants to see them and thinks they will be more aggressive than they were a year ago. Inside the box from Hartnett, set up. Forbes has her shot knocked away. The return in for a goal, and Ole Miss takes a 1-0 lead. Here's the shot. There's the score. CECE KIZER, goal number 6, a game winner in overtime. Back to KIZER, she's got a chance and turns it around for her 2nd goal of the afternoon.
One of the things I've enjoyed about watching the conference this season is on any night, depending on the team, whether they come out and really want to win the game, any team can win.
Sanders goes down hard and grabs her right knee. Play continues. This one knocked into the net.
You know what? You gotta damn well do it for Sam. So you go out there and you work as hard as you've ever worked before in your life for 45 minutes.
A fake, a shot, a score. Ole Miss on the board. Up in the top right corner, and Ole Miss takes a 3-2 lead. Hartnett trying to get a shot off, left-footed, goes high and bangs it into the back of the net.
Back towards the middle, last chance, and it's in! Ole Miss at the very last scores and beats Arkansas!
Back to Forbes with the left foot. Ole Miss takes a 2-0 lead. And tonight, Ole Miss knocks off #1 in the league. Now Bethany Bunker sends it toward the net, off the hands of the ball, right after she made the huge save a moment ago. Header by Forbes, her 2nd. A 2-0 lead for the Rebels. What a beautiful assist from the corner.
Quarterfinal coverage continues from the 2015 SEC Women's Soccer Tournament. Does have some space, takes the shot. How about an insurance goal for Emily Bates? Texas A&M going back to the semifinals.
But we've got to come out with a different fire in our belly when we kick off the next time. We're too good a team to end it that quickly.
Woo! Rebel Nation! We're finding out where and when we play for the NCAA tournament.
Welcome to the 2015 Division I Women's Soccer Selection Show. Now you want to know who will be there. The road starts today as we unveil the bracket. Ole Miss is next. SEC. The Rebels will host Murray State, Ohio Valley.
It's exciting. I think they're a good team. They're 16-4. They won their league, and we want to give these seniors one more home game, and I'm excited we're doing that. I don't need a long motivational speech up here tonight, right? We are ready to go. We are prepared to go. You guys are prepared to play. It's the highlight of the season to get in this tournament, and we are prepared. But this season starts today, and it does not end today, because we are prepared to be the best Ole Miss soccer team in the history of this program. Let's go.
Tonight I say forget statistics, forget momentum, forget who's been winning and who's been beating everybody. Tonight's about who's up for this game.
Murray State 16-4 on the year. They are riding an 11-match win streak and went undefeated in Ohio Valley Conference play, not only going 10-0 in the regular season, but winning 2 games in their conference tournament.
As has been the case all season, Ole Miss would jump out to a fast start, kicking off their run in the NCAA tournament in high gear.
Rebels working up the left side, getting it inside the box. Little trouble, and quickly a goal for Ole Miss.
Talk about an emphatic start to a game. Harrison down the left-hand side brings the ball back, and 2 players unmarked in the right on the 6-yard line. Not a difficult task to put that ball away with the left foot, 1-0.
Despite the fast start, the Rebel offense would be unable to find the back of the net again in the first half.
It's This into the box. Bethany Bunker tries to send it toward the net, and a nice sliding save there by Steigerwald. Lays it off to Hartnett, gets it off of the left foot, just wide of the right post. A goal in the first 2 minutes of action for Ole Miss. It came from Gretchen Hartnett. The Rebels take a 1-0 lead into the half.
45 minutes, we are not out of the woods yet, right? 45 minutes, we got to play a better second half. That's always our challenge, right? Build on the halves. We do it by tons of energy, by tackling. Some of you guys have put in some great tackles. Continue to do that. It sets a tone. The more we pass the ball, the more they chase, the more it opens up, the more we get at them. Our game, guys, our game. Let's get ourselves to the second round. Let's go.
As time goes on and Murray State's forced to come further and further forward, the more they leave themselves exposed at the back to these marauding strikers from Ole Miss. Forbes, KIZER, they got lots of pace, lots of skill. Could leave Murray State vulnerable at the back.
Here's Addie Forbes, shoots with the right foot, a diving save to the right for Steigerwald. This was not cleared, and a shot sent wide left of the net.
When you get in the tournament, it's about survive and advance, right? And I think we were happy we got the win. You know, I think we played really well on the night. We just didn't go in the back of the net. Their keeper played well. You give them credit, but we felt like we played really well.
A final in Oxford, Mississippi in the opening round of NCAA tournament play. Ole Miss 1, Murray State 0.
We're still alive, ladies, still alive. Great goal. We scored a great goal. You know, Liv gets in, serves in. I think Addie flicks it. Addie, did you flick it?
I telepathically knew she was going to be there, so I was like, I'm going to let her touch it.
I got the assist, I think.
I knew she was going to get it.
You touched it, as far as you know. But the great thing is, we are still alive, we are still together, and we got another game. We got another game, right? Welcome to the round of 32. Team on three, 1, 2, 3.
Team! Woo!
Great opportunity to go out here and have a great time by how hard we play, right? It's fun to play hard and win. That's the goal tonight, right? Play hard, work your tail off, go get these guys. You know, there's games where you just have that feeling. When we played at A&M, I had the same feeling, and there's just times where you know they're ready to go.
Everybody came in with the same mentality of it's going to be a hard game, but like we've said from the beginning, we've had such a great feeling about this game.
We all had the right mindset that knowing if we won, that we would make history for our program. So that's kind of what was all running through our minds, just knowing that we deserve to be here and that we should be here.
The Tigers would keep Ole Miss at bay in the first half, dominating possession in their defensive third and limiting offensive chances. Yet in the second half, the Rebs would not be denied another postseason goal.
I think my greatest moments are when I don't think at all. So I wasn't thinking. It was a great cross from Bethany. She was doing it all game. I'm just glad I got to be in the right spot and not sail it over the goal.
I think we realized that we got it down to a 45-minute game, and when that is in your perspective, then you really think, you know, this is just one more half left.
You could see the clock ticking down, and there was only one team that was going to come out of the game, so people started, trying to change the game and making big plays.
However, with less than a minute left in the second half, Clemson would roar back to life with a goal of their own.
There was a lot of pressure. We were under a lot of pressure constantly, and we knew it wasn't going to be easy, so that goal kind of knocked you down, but you knew that we still had 20 more minutes of overtime and another round of PKs, so we were ready for it.
It definitely gave them a little bit of momentum. We knew, okay, there's a minute left, this is going into overtime now, but I think the mindset of everyone as we were going off the field over the bench is keep positive, keep everyone's heads up. We know we have this, we know we have the energy, we're still breaking them apart, like we still have this ability to win the game.
We didn't expect our journey to end like that, so we knew that we were going to go out with some fire.
After 2 overtime periods and no goals, penalty kicks beckoned. For the Rebels, it was either survive and advance or go home.
I knew we had, 5, 7, 10 shooters that were capable of making it, and we had the right goalkeeper.
I've always kind of taught, like, you have to save one and your team's got to make all 5 and you'll win the game.
The biggest thing for me is I don't look up at the goal or the keeper at all. I know that the ball's in the middle, so there's no need to look up. I set the ball down and I make sure that it's right in the spot that I want it, and then I hit my spot, and you have to be confident that you'll hit your spot.
I went up to kick my kick, but I knew that like if I made it and the girl made it after me that we would keep going. But if she missed, then we would win. So running through the back of my mind, I was like, you gotta make this, Liza.
Liza made the kick, and I said, okay, I gotta guess the right way. And I didn't get enough on it, but I covered it and it hit the post, and I thought I was gonna kick it in. I heard it hit off the post, and I was like, oh crap, don't let it hit off the back of you and get in. And I just got up, and I've never felt that kind of feeling before. It was amazing to run to my team, and knowing Liza was the first one there, being a part of my class, being everything we've been through together, it was a really cool experience.
I was running, I was so happy. Right when I saw it hit the post and she saved it, I was gone. Just going straight for her. It was awesome. I honestly feel like I can't explain it because it's probably the best moment I've ever had in my life when it comes to basically anything.
Marnie made that last save. It was just a sigh of relief. I don't think it really hit me that we just beat them, I guess because it's not your typical win, but man, it felt good.
I haven't been that excited in a long time, realizing what the team had just done, and then certainly, you know, we always are very respectful, shake the other team's hands, the other coach's hands, who's, you know, good friends of ours, and then celebrate with the team.
The dog pile seems fun, but after 30 seconds, you can't breathe.
It was great to get out there, dog pile Marnie, you know, break some bones down there.
And it was just an incredible feeling to be able to keep going on this season with everyone on the team.
We played fantastic. Best game I can remember us playing. And I told you it's fun to win in PKs. It's fun. It's fun.
What a never say die attitude you guys have, huh? You could have dropped your heads conceding like that with 40 seconds left, but you didn't. And you deserved to win it in overtime, okay? But you made it count in PKs. Fantastic. Really proud of you. Congratulations, you guys deserve it.
It was never gonna be easy, right? We were never gonna get the easy way. We were never gonna get the easy road, and we fought through it, and adversity has been our best freaking friend this year.
We're gonna enjoy this. We're gonna enjoy this, but giddy up on Sunday. Giddy up. That's a team on three. 1, 2, 3. Team. High five. High five. I think our team was excited for the game. You know, they know him so well. We just had played him twice in the matter of, 15 or 20 days, whatever it was. So we knew him. And I think we made a couple changes in our lineup, the way we wanted to do things, and I think they were the right changes. If we did it over again, I'd probably do the same thing.
We were determined. There was no holding back against them. We figured out early on in the season that there was nothing to fear with A&M. We showed that wasn't a factor for us, and I think we had a sense of confidence against them, but we're ready to get our third crack at them.
It was exciting to play a team that we knew about and a team that we had won one and lost one, but we were ready to go out there and prove ourselves.
And, in games like that, you just want to put the ball in dangerous spots. So I was just trying to create a little bit of space, enough to just get off a cross. And honestly, I didn't even look up to where Liza was. I was just hoping she was at the back post. I trusted in her that she would be making that run.
I was playing wing back since me and Bethany switched positions, and Matt told me before the game, he was like, just get up in the box, get some crosses in, and just be there. And then when the ball was over on that side, I saw GINN having it and called for it, and it was just perfectly crossed and right over her head. And it was a great ball by her.
The game, as it unfolded, was crazy, and losing Liza and losing CECE to injury made it really hard for us. But certainly a very dramatic game.
Yet on this day, one goal would not be enough. A&M would force overtime with a goal later in the half. And once again, Ole Miss found themselves facing penalty kicks in order to stay alive in the NCAA tournament.
I saved one. I got lucky. We got lucky. It hit the post on one, and then they obviously had scouted us, and they knew that we were going to kick the ways we did. And I just think that we have so much to be proud of from that game and from getting there and from this whole season, that that loss takes away nothing from us and from our season.
This is the best team that's ever played at Ole Miss soccer. You deserve better. I'm sorry. I couldn't be prouder as a coach. There's not words to say how appreciative I am of everybody's effort all season long. The seniors, your careers will go down in history. We will talk about this team for a long, long time. Get out of here with your heads held high. We have an unbelievable season. And you guys that are underclassmen, you know the standard now. They've showed you the standard. They showed you how to wear that badge. You wear it proudly. It was the most special year I've ever had as a coach. I've been to the Sweet 16 a couple of times as an assistant, but as a head coach, I never had this kind of success, and it was really special. And it was special because of the senior class, and it was my first true recruiting class, and they were special from day one to the final day on that Sunday. And I think as a coach, you just want players like that care and that give everything.
To me, it was one of the most amazing years of my life. I was able to come in and had never played in the SEC, and I was able to learn every single game. I think every single game I took something different from, and just to be a part of this team with these girls, and we're so close, and it has honestly been such a fantastic year, and I wouldn't trade it for the whole entire world.
You know, I think coming into it, I didn't have a sense of what it was going to be like and what it was going to feel like going through as the season becomes shorter, and as you get past the halfway mark, you realize that there's only like a couple weeks left. And I think it was just an incredible journey with all, I couldn't have asked for better people to have gone on it with, and it really makes you appreciate more in the moment of what you're going to be missing. And that's like slowly starting to hit me now, but you know, it was incredible.
It was a good year. It was a good 4 years. There were ups and downs, but there's absolutely nothing I would change.
You know, we started knocking off top 10 teams, you know, back-to-back weekends, and it was, like I said, we knew we were good, and so we're glad that we got a home game. That's always something that's extremely special, you know, knowing that it's your last home game too as a senior is pretty cool. And then just like back-to-back double overtime PK games, it's just, you know, this team has more fight than any team I've ever seen. It's a very special group of people.
I think we've made a mark on our program and like showed people that we are here to play and that we are a great team.
I'm ready for next season to see how far we can take it again. I think that getting to the Elite Eight and Final Four, that I think we've proven that that's not an unachievable goal. Like, that's something we're capable of, and I think it's exciting to see how far we can go next year.
It's special. It was a really special year. It was a fun year. You know, starting to reflect on it now a little bit now that it's a week away, and I think, you know, smiles will continue to come when we think about this year.